What's up, guys and gals? Welcome on back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of The Escapist. My name is Splattercat, and I'm happy to have you here today as we thieve, lie, and steal our way into the future. So I needed some more paper mache, maybe. We're going to go through it pretty quickly, so I figure I'll grab that. We also could use some lighters and things like that to melt down plastic. I'll take that as well. Sounds good to me. Chocolate bar also sounds delish. We'll take that, but what we're actually really looking for right now is duct tape, and so if we could actually like make that happen, it would be great. A spatula? I don't know what a spatula is for, but I see it's contraband, and I'm not entirely sure why. Like, why is it contraband? I see people with it all the time. My assumption about this place is that we're probably going to have to do a combination of things, digging, you know, just like a whole bunch of random digging, cutting, jumping, etc. in order to get out. The paper mache, I think we need a couple of it in order to make another vent cover. I wanted to have a backup vent cover in case you're wondering like what I'm leaning towards right now. I wanted to have multiple vent covers. Let's go through because they do break down pretty quickly from what I remember. They go down by like 25%. Hey, another file. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. He's going to turn. Nope, he's not. Alright, I'm trying to keep my heat low at the moment because I'm really having trouble like staying ahead of the man. Staying ahead of the law. I fought the law and the law won, but the law never twos. They don't work in pairs. We'll go back and we'll go paper mache. Now that we got the paper mache, we'll go back this way. He's got a razor blade. Weirdly enough, a detached razor blade is not contraband. Pretty sure in prison that if they find a detached razor blade, your ass is grass. They actually have special shavers and stuff in prison that they give you. It's like a special, it's basically like a little Bic razor. It's the exact same thing you use at home, but I think, anyways, there's like specialized prison. No, there's not. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. I don't think there is. I think I'm making shit up at this point. I think I'm making shit up, but if you take the razor out of it and you get caught with it, I know that it's contraband most places. Kappa, you got anything for me? It's been another day. Another beautiful day since I last robbed you. I guess not. I suppose since it's evening free time, the reality is that we could get up in here, wait for the guards to go away just in case he's in a grumpy-ass mood. Put that in right there. I don't know what the percentage is on it, but we should probably start working our way around here. I'll probably just get rid of these right here. I just wanted to make sure that we used up some of these slats real fast because our cutters... It's evening roll call. Hold on. Alright, so... we want to make sure there's no guards coming. Let me throw that back real fast. Quiet. Let's go ahead and read it to make sure that I don't screw up. The following scummer do a cell toss. Kappa and Colt. They kept it alliterative when it came to that search. I can respect that. There's some artistry to searching down a shell. I've seen them actually do it in TV shows. It's amazing. I said shell, but I meant cell. I don't know. I developed some kind of weird lisp lately. Naxuri wants me to do that. No, you guys suck. Your quests are terrible, and you should feel awful about it. Kimbo, you got more duct tape, huh? I like duct tape. Duct tape helps me make armored suits and things like that to make myself more resilient. One of you maggots raided the tool shed. Be a problem and I'll eject your teeth. Well, now that it's lights out, I'm gonna take a moment. Let's get the bed dummy rocking here. And so that's gonna pretend that we're in bed. Take you, you, and you. We're going to go up into here, and we're just going to keep working on these slats, at least until our fatigue is filled out. That's one of the reasons that I like to accumulate. That's not going to break, is it? Flimsy cutters are at 44. 36, and we're through the first set of slats. I don't know where all of these lead, but by my estimation, we probably want them to lead somewhere good. It's a little bit early to do that, but I'm going to do it anyways, because they don't control me. Let's cut through these slats right here. I'm going to just try and make my way throughout the entire facility. We should be able to get a lot more done with these snips. And this is the perfect time to do it since, you know, everybody else is asleep and they're not actively checking cells. Although, I know somebody... Well, anyways. Let's go up this way. See if we can get into this prisoner cache real fast. In order to go into the... I think that leads up to the roof. In order to get to the roof, we're going to need a guard outfit. We don't have one, and so unfortunately, we're just going to have to live with the effects of that situation. I'm hoping... I got to take a look at the vent cover the next time we go in here. And cut those slats one more time. Check the cache. We got a file out of it. That's actually really, really good because we happen to have some extra duct tape. I'm going to take that vent cover out. It's got how much left on it? Does it not have a durability anymore? Okay, so they removed that as a feature. So the vent cover should be fine. We've got another duct tape right there. I think we could cut through the night, actually, if we wanted to. Get our fatigue down a little bit. Grab the bed dummy, because obviously we don't want the bed dummy and... I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. And while we're here, let's keep snipping our way through. I want to cut the minimum amount of grates I need to get around. I think... What's it costing me each time I do this? 5%, so we got a couple more cuts in there. Let's keep going. Uno mas, there it is. Get sturdy cutters out, and so I think we just about got the maximum durability you can get out of the cutters. I'm going to try and get down to this lower area down here. I think it's a decent plan. We should also check that prisoner cache real fast. Those are going down only a little bit, and I think if we can cut through all of this, I think we're just about to hit the threshold on what we can accomplish tonight, though. So there it is. I don't know exactly where we're at right now, and it's going to require more vent covers the further in that we go. Put that back up. Grab a bed dummy. Alright, I'm putting it down. Calm. How did he see me with that? Weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and we got the paper mache. We got way too many wads of putty right now. Sturdy cutters. Okay. I think we're in pretty solid shape. Let's go ahead and go to sleep real fast so that we can eliminate some of our fatigue before morning. It doesn't matter how much you sleep as long as you get a little bit. And hopefully we avoid the shakedown. So we used up all of our duct tape, which means that we need to be on the lookout for more so that we can make our plated suit. Today we're basically just going to go along with things unless it's a free period. And then once the free period is up, until I isolate a few more things, I'm sorry, I keep saying isolate, until I find myself a few more things that we need in order to make more cutters. Look at the state of you all. Nope. Alright, I'll beat up Kappa though, that works for me. Akimbo and Fuse are the guys. Officer Lucian. Alright, so we got a bunch of people we need to beat up. So we got Lucian. Actually, Lucian's looking like the guy right now. So if we can lock him down in a corner somewhere and just give him a whooping, I think we'll be in really, really good shape. That'll put us in a position to where I don't think I've checked him for a key either. So we might want to bring some putty along when we do it to see if we can get ourselves a new key. I want to focus right now on getting some more paper mache. If I can get some more paper mache, I think we can end up... They're all going to go to breakfast right now. How's our contraband doing? Has anybody stolen it? Sometimes people steal your contraband. Got sheets of metal. We got a crowbar, so I think we're in good shape. I think we need to find ourselves... Well, anyways, let's jump up in here. Sit down across from him, see if we can get... Oh, I'm full up on favors. Okay, never mind. We got to make some cash, and so I need to do some favors today so that we can make some more money so that we can grease the wheels a little bit faster. He said, shut the hell up, Fuse. You gonna fight him? He can't talk to you like that. I mean, unless you're really, really good friends. Maybe it was a joking, like, shut the hell up. Like one of those, you know, you gotta be shitting me type things. But, I don't know. I'd be careful in prison. You never know when you're gonna catch a whooping in prison. Fight going right here. It's perfectly timed. Got ourselves a leisure/work period. I need an inmate outfit that is not mine. We also need more duct tape. So while they're on leisure period, I'm going to start stealing from some fools. Got a bottle of medicine right there. I know I saw like 8 guards go down that way, so it's going to be a little bit till they come back because they're out in the yard. We got a donut right there, which is going to be important for keeping our stamina up as we go into the next area. We've got nothing in there. Let me jump out of the cell real fast. Moon, what you got? You got a step ladder. Step ladder would be nice if we're trying to keep people from noticing the fact that we're up in the vents, but for right now, I'm not going to think about it. We don't have the money anyways. Timber and plate right there. Very, very nice. Some good things that I'd like to have. If we could find ourselves a wire, we can make some nunchucks now. Got a crafting list right there. That's going to be for a spiked bat, which takes duct tape and nails, and also a piece of lumber. Nothing inside of there so far. A little bit disappointed with our take. Got Officer D's nuts. We also want to watch out for Officer Lucian along the way so that we can take him out. He should have attacked me, I think, if he saw me in his room, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Another plate in there. We could actually make ourselves a badass shovel if we wanted to. Zero and Dolce. Almost full up on contraband. Take this back to the unoccupied desk and see what we can do here. Ow. Being punched in my head. Apparently you get instantaneous like 50% heat from being inside a room that you're not supposed to be, but it seems to be so random. Like sometimes you get 20%, sometimes you get 50%, and I don't really know what distinguishes it. So anyways, let's throw all the contraband in there. See, like that time we only got like 14%. I don't know what determines it. So who am I supposed to be whooping on right now? I'm supposed to be whooping on Kappa. Okay, so I'll keep an eye out for Kappa for right now. We got Azure, we got Colt. If we could find Lucian, that'd be great. What's this? Solitary? The shoe? Okay, so that's the shoe over there. Officer Alex still roaming around a little bit. Watch out for cameras. Officer the Beast. Don't go in there just yet. Let's check Swaney's desk. A little bit more food. Obviously something that I'm stockpiling right now because we are doing work in the night. Also on the lookout for super glue right now. So, you know, if you can find it, that's great. Who is that right there? Where's Officer Lucian? That's who I need. Officer Alec. Officer Nutcracker. The Beast. We got afternoon roll call real quick, so let's make sure that we show up for that, obviously. Make sure that there's no shakedowns or whatever going on. And a whole bunch of contraband in here. So I'm just going to grab all my contraband right now, just in case we get shook. Following scum get a cell toss. Wooleye and Gumpy. Okay. Need to figure out where the hell Officer Lucian's going. It's not a problem to dish out beatings. Well, you know that I always prefer my beatings to come in the proper cutlery dish. If it doesn't come in the proper receptacle, then you take it away from me, sir. Alright, so another free period. Still good here. Probably go in on some of that putty. We got that right there. I'm still carrying around shears too, so I'll probably put that down. Just to avoid the sheer incompetence of walking myself through a door that I'm not supposed to go through. We have so much metal plating right now, like seriously. We have all kinds of good stuff. We can make shovels and all kinds of things if we wanted to. I think you can make a handle out of like a piece of wood. I don't think we need a shovel just yet. It's kind of like one of those weird situations where along the way, we're going to kind of need, I mean, we need duct tape right now, and until we get it, we're a little bit stuck. Heat is a little bit high for us to be getting into fights right now. Need to find Officer Lucian. See where he's walking around. Some nails right there in case we wanted to make a nail bat. That might work. Yeah, let's take the nails. We'll make a nail bat. It's a little bit better than what we have, so, you know, might as well work towards something good here. Zero. Where the hell does Lucian go? Lucian, like, vanishes during the day. That guy's been gone forever. Ah, there's the duct tape that we require. Okay, so we got a little bit more duct tape here. I'd like to get a few more files. We got the Beast. We got Lucian. So let's follow Lucian real fast. And if we could find a place where we could jump him in before time goes up. It looks like he mostly patrols outside then. Okay, so that was a gate with a key right there. We can't really get into there. There's no electric fence, but there is a normal fence and a wall, which means we're going to have to dig. We need a red key to get the generator. Actually, we don't even need the generator. There's no electrical fence unless there's like an underground electrical fence or anything. We sort of need to figure out where it is that we're going during a lot of this. Why are you punching me for? You said stop that scud. No, why are you fighting me? I didn't even do anything. Oh, I walked through the door with the duct tape. Son of a bitch. Okay, so unfortunately I walked through a door with contraband. Yep. Oh, Jesus. This one might get a little zany. Ugh. Luckily, I can outrun him easily enough. It's not that big of a deal, but to get my heat down is going to take a little bit of doing. I need to get this roll of duct tape out of my inventory. Or oh, plated inmate suit. +3 to defense? Yeah, ain't nobody hurting us anymore. Can I walk through metal detectors with this? We're about to find out. I may just skip the workout period because going in there seems like a bad plan for me right now. Seems like it might end with a very, very severe whooping, and I don't want any protuberances, contusions, large holes in my face, and or other areas related to my long-term, health and survival. I will, however, read some books real fast. I know we're falling off with some of our stats here, but awesome. And while we didn't get any, see, we're kind of out of the things that we need. We gotta wait for all the loot receptacles to come back around. Oh, look, we did get... Oh, never mind. Apparently they're upset with us still. Okay, well, I'm not going back. They can't make me. I mean, if I go in there, I'm gonna catch an ass whooping right now, so we might as well just, chill where we're at. I think our heat has stayed a little bit high this entire time. Ugh, the last thing I want is to get shook down right now. Okay, so heat's down. But I'm definitely supposed to be someplace right now. Maybe it's the cameras that determine, whether or not I get in trouble. I mean, technically I could just hide up in the vents. That is an option right now. Sturdy cutters are still looking okay. I'm gonna chill right here for a second. They can't see me behind the curtains anyways, and that should allow our heat to get down pretty low. And then tonight, we'll stay up yet again, snipping away at some of the slats and seeing where we can land. I still need more paper mache before we can actually make any of these things happen, but... Alright, so now we're good. Don't want to be in there when a guard comes by because our heat's a little bit high. Alec and these nuts, I think they're both going to go outside. Unless somebody does an about face, we should be alright. Got a sock and some ink in there, but nothing that I wanted. The big thing that I'm looking for right now... Okay, a file will work, sure. Got a bed sheet and some nails. The file is perfectly fine. The file works for me. And so, since they were both knocked out, let's go to the unoccupied desk real fast. Throw that in there. We could use a little bit more duct tape and another file so that we can make some new cutters when we need to. The other thing that we need to find is a ton of super glue so we can make some more paper mache because we're going to be replacing a lot of the vents. Bar of chocolate, a little bit of dirt right there. Stay out of the guard's way. Like a metaphorical butcher? He said he used to be a butcher, but like a metaphorical butcher, like you killed a lot of people? Or were you like a literal butcher, like you used to hang out and chop pigs in half and stuff with hacksaws? Yeah, I knew he was gonna come back this way. Oh, it's Officer Lucian too. My heat is so high though. I missed. There's the $25. What does that go to? A utility key? I may actually go back over real fast. Work this as quickly as possible. Make ourselves a utility key. Alright, put the key back on him. We're about to have roll call, which is a little bit worrying. But I think we should be alright. As long as actually Officer Lucian is always at roll call. That may have been ill-advised. I may have made a wrong decision right there. Luckily, the plated inmate suit seems to work pretty well, so once you got one, you're pretty much ready to roll. Didn't look like we took hardly any damage right there. I think this place is probably too big for a hostile takeover, so I'm not going to risk it. I think if we could just stay the hell away from Lucian, we should be alright. I would like to grab a couple of quests, but unfortunately... the option is just not there. We made a little bit of cash off that last little set of quests. So we're back up to $72. This would be a good time. Okay, so you got duct tape for me. You got a rope and a screwdriver. Shit. Screwdriver would be super useful right now. Damn, I'd love to have a screwdriver instead of snipping all this stuff off, but whatever. Until we find ourselves a little bit more super glue so that we can make some more paper mache covers, I think we're going to be a little bit stuck, but we'll figure it out. One step at a time. Once we get out of this place, we need a guard's uniform, so I should probably grab one of those as well. I don't even know if we can carry most of the stuff we need to escape from here. What you got going on? Nah, I don't want to do that. That quest seems utterly unappealing to me right now. Oh, I missed who they said was getting a shakedown. Well, in that case, let's put that in there. And I'll probably flush the putty real fast, just in case. And then let me pick up my bed dummy. And so I'm going to wait here until I know for a fact that we're not getting shook down. Our heat is really, really high, and I wasn't paying attention. And so I'd rather be safe than sorry right now. We're good, right? Okay, so we're looking good as far as our inventory goes. Let's just hang out for a minute. We'll wait and see. I think it takes till probably midnight for them to do the shakedowns. And so as long as it isn't me getting shook like an ugly baby. Yay, nay? Who's getting shook down right now? Every time I go too early, every single time I go too early, I regret it, and so I try not to. I think we're probably safe at this point. The other thing that I would recommend doing is if we... Here, put that back in there. We take the vent cover off. Oop, I need to... Nope, go back down. Put the vent cover on. Bed dummy, just in case. I almost did something stupid. Alright, so the vent cover's back on. The other thing that I would highly recommend is ditching all of your extra stuff up in the vents. Just so it's not a liability to you if you end up shook down and in trouble. Got duct tape right there, so I'll probably take that up with me. Drop it right there. Let's grab some more cutters, and we're going to continue making headway into the remainder of the prison. I don't think I need to get down and into there. Instead, what I was thinking is, while I was walking around taking a look, it looked like the visitor center gets me past the fence. And so if it does, that would be a major, major boon for us. And so where I can't really tell where it is, I guess eventually I'm going to have to peek my head out and figure it out. But for right now, let's cut all the slats so that we can get around. Gather up a tiny bit of fatigue here, unfortunately. And then during the next day, what we'll try and do is we'll endeavor to get the materials together for another set of cutters so that we can continue to destroy the infrastructure of this place and then get the hell out of here. Cut those slats. All right. Oh, we got a utility door right here. Where does that go? Because we absolutely have the utility key. This looks promising. Where does this go? We lose 3% right there, which means that we've got at least 8 more cuts. Okay, so we can get through one more set of slats before these things break. I don't think you can actually repair them or anything, so... Wow, there are a lot of slats for us to get through, aren't there? We're too fatigued now, which means I gotta find my way back home. I think we just follow these back to the origin point. We should be good. We're pretty far away from the place where we started, though. No joke. No joke. I'll keep the cutters right here because it's not that big of a deal. I can hide one piece of contraband. And then we'll throw the bed dummy in there and let's go to bed for the night. 2.5 hours of sleep. That'll do it. Running on that high school time. I used to be able to do that. Stay up till like 4 in the morning. Sleep for like 2 hours. Go to school in the morning. Or not go to school in the morning. Didn't really matter to me. But anyways, I'm probably going to break it off right here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for the next episode of The Escapists. I will see you all later. Hi to everybody, and bye-bye.